Hey, Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak, my friend. How are you doing?
Yeah, for you and for everyone, I'm a little bit sick, so my voice and my throat is hurting right now, but just like that. But this Eid just got sweeter, just got sweeter.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so for everyone, Coke Studio just dropped. He sent me a message. Coke Studio just dropped, and we just set up. Yeah,
That's true.
this is so exciting, so exciting. So why don't we just get in?
Yep,
Should we?
let's jump to it then.
Okay, let's. Couldn't wait. Ready? Three, two, one, start.
Coke Studio Bangla, Season 1.
We know what we signed up for.
My blood pressure is up.
Just the tingle in the start.
খাজার নামে পাগল হইয়া ঘুরি আমি আজমির গিয়া রে
Voice.
খাজার নামে পাগল হইয়া ঘুরি
Okay.
আমি আজমির গিয়া রে
Pam 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 pam.
এত করে ডাকলাম তোরে এত করে ডাকলাম তোরে তবু দেখা পাইলাম না পাগল ছাড়া দুনিয়া চলে না হায় রে পাগল ছাড়া দুনিয়া চলে না
The bass. The bass.
তোর মন পাগল তুই পাগল তোর মন পাগল 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 করিস না পাগল ছাড়া দুনিয়া চলে না
Oh wow.
That's Arnold.
পাগল
Yeah.
ছাড়া দুনিয়া চলে না হায় রে পাগল ছাড়া দুনিয়া চলে না
The way she's moving. Yeah, that's the genius behind it.
This guy. Oh. Beautiful solo.
মুর্শিদাসে দেশে দেশে এই জগতে কত
Wow.
দেশে রে
That's my guy.
মুর্শিদাসে দেশে দেশে এই জগতে কত দেশে রে ধরতে পারলে পাবি রে তুই ধরতে পারলে পাবি রে তুই বেহেশতেরি নাজরানা পাগল ছাড়া দুনিয়া চলে না
Pam, pam, pam.
তুই পাগল তোর মন পাগল তুই পাগল তোর মন পাগল 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 করিস না পাগল ছাড়া দুনিয়া
Jali koi bali shoy jali Polli giti diga pala ganar bhati gali Bom pola shai bom gali de tali Bidi rapper garot pura naga koto ali Pagole don jotlate astanay mojmate Pot thika doblate chola thika potlate Joy guru thika joy baba loknate Boiragi underground kolikatar husnate Lal kapor teke
আর বিলের ভিতরে ভাটি মানে হিলের উপরে মিল কইরা ঝিল পারের জঙ্গলে মডার্ন কবি লেখে
আর ছাইরা দিলে যেমনে পুরা দেশবাসী দেখে যে জয় ভান্ডারি চিটা গাইটা দেখে
It looks like a band of rappers. Are they one band or not? I'm not sure.
Jalali Set something.
শনি থেকে লয়া সোজা গুরু পারে ঠেকে জয়
মাটির বাংলা শ্যামলা চামড়ার মাঝি মাল্লা কৃষি কামলা মর্জিনা দেওয়ানা যাবো ছোট ছোটা পাগলা যে টালে হেলা দুলা নাচা গায়া হাইসা খেলা চাললে চালালি চালা ভবের বাতি চোলা বাতি গানের পাগল চাটের পাগল জুইতের পাগল হাতের পাগল ওলে পাগল মাদের পাগল পাশে বন্দি দক্ষ পাগল ভবের পাগল রবের পাগল
How good the backing vocals are syncing with their rap.
চাললে চালালি শয়
Oh, tabla. Holy wow. Holy wow. That was incredible.
Oh,
Incredible. Okay, you go first. I'll take a breath.
I also need to take the breath. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, I have a new favorite. I must admit. This is my new
I'll
favorite
say the
song.
same thing that I said last time when we heard Prarthana, especially when we heard Prarthana. The instrumental version of it would have been a hit.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I mean, what to talk about it? I'll just tell you my thoughts, my initial thoughts. So you remember it pretty well. This song released, I think, 5 hours, 4 hours ago, and I just listened to the initial 30 seconds with the bass line, and I instantly sent you the text message that
Ba-
there's a
ba- ba- ba.
dangerous song that is coming up.
The
And I just
bass.
stuck it there.
Oh my god, the bass.
Oof. And I'll be honest, I expected the dhol and tabla as the main percussions because I'm hearing it with a thought in my mind that it would be a song towards Sufism about a group of gypsies or minstrels. But when the song started, to my surprise, it went into an entirely different dimension and genre which I wasn't expecting. It was more into punk rock or pop genre, I would say, and that is the beauty of fusion that Coke Studio team has created with this particular song. They just did the perfect fusion for me here. This is incredible.
S- So when we talk about fusions, there has some alignment, right? The fusion, the elements you are trying to fuse, has to have some alignment for them to work together.
Yeah,
This this song was chaos
it was
from the
good.
beginning. It was chaos. The way it started, the vocal. Okay, let's talk about the voice. Her voice. What's her name? Nigar
Nigar
Sumi.
Sultana.
Nigar. Okay, her voice. That texture, that husk, that whip,
Bro,
right?
the pitch.
That was so beautiful. The pitch and the way she was singing as well, the way she was moving. I always say that the way you sing, the way you express your voice always translates. The emotion, the soul comes out, literally comes out. And she was doing that. The way she was moving and singing,
Yeah.
it was coming out.
Absolutely. I mean, I was reading the description just now as well, new speaking, and it's basically a song from Lalon band, if I'm pronouncing it right. And she is Nigar Sultana Sumi. She is one of the lead vocalists of the band. She is the lead vocalist of that. I don't know if the
Oh,
entire band was also part of the house band for this song
okay.
or not, but she is the lead vocalist of that. And man, her voice.
So, so we know one thing now. There's an actionable item that we have to check out this band.
Absolutely, yeah.
What about the rappers? What about the rappers? Jalali said,
Uh,
Jalle Jalali. They kept mentioning Jalle Jalali.
yeah. I mean, again, I wasn't expecting, I thought that there would be another band playing together, but it was a band of, or a quartet of rappers, right? And their lyrics were pretty interesting. I didn't get hold of everything because it was going so fast
Yeah,
for me,
yeah, yeah.
but the lyrics sounded pretty interesting as well, and it was an add-on lyrics which was basically merged,
Written by
yeah,
them.
written by them and merged
Yeah.
into this original song. Oh,
So when they came into view in the frame in the beginning, they were standing beside Nigar,
mm,
and they were standing in a manner that conveyed a lot of respect for Nigar, right? Like they were
yeah,
in line, like school children. But their Jalal was on display. When they started,
wow,
their whole Jalal was on display,
wow,
wasn't it?
wow, it was indeed. And they stayed true to the core idea of the song. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
the
yeah.
idea of the song, or the lyrics, which basically forms this particular song, is about the madness and chaos, as you said.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
reflected in the music as well. So they are talking about madness, and as you mentioned, that this song is a beautiful chaos. That chaos was reflected in the music instruments, the
Yeah, yeah,
voice,
yeah.
the fusion, everything.
Exactly. So this is exactly what I was thinking when I caught some of the lyrics.
Mm.
There is madness in you, there is madness in your heart, and don't judge others
Oh wow.
for their madness, for their craziness. I mean, that's totally Sufi stuff.
Yes.
But when we are talking about everything is madness, the whole world is spinning on madness, and you have madness, and another has madness, and the song was
The
madness.
song was
The
madness.
song was crazy,
Crazy song.
was madness. When I said that there was chaos, this was chaos. This was
Yeah.
madness. The craziness of the music, the lyrics, the delivery of it, how it was arranged, and man, Arnav, he was sitting there. This is the first time I noticed him. I mean, we are coming to know him more and
Mm,
more,
mm.
and we know now that he is a genius behind Coke Studio, and what genius, what genius.
Absolutely. Extremely creative person. I mean, there is madness in everyone, as you said, and it's
Yeah,
what part
yeah,
of the lyrics as well. And those who are truly mad create something incredible and or beautiful, isn't it?
yeah. Steve Jobs in it.
Yeah, Steve Jobs. Even if I talk about
So
music industry, the first thing that came into my mind, I mean, when you talk about madness, it was the Queen's band, right? With the Freddie Mercury, he had the
right,
madness in him.
right. Right. So that's the kind of madness that I wanna get infected by.
Yeah.
There's a kind of craziness that should spread. Arnob, oh my God, that was so. I do not want to forget that I wanted to mention the production quality
Oh, yeah.
of this track. Um, each single instrument, each so bassist. I think everybody knows now that
Oh,
we are a fan. Now, I mean, it's not only on the bassist; it's also on the composer and the producer
true.
and the director, which is Arnob, right? We are fan of him, but the production quality of the tracks from Coke Studio is so high. It's
So
so high that each single instrument can be caught and can be focused on
exactly. You can
individually.
really filter.
You can like filter them out and just listen to the one instrument.
True.
When saxophone
Mm,
comes in, when flute comes in, when bass comes on, when there's a solo. I mean, each instrument has individual space, but they're also together, and this quantum
mm.
physics of existing together and not existing together is just magic.
Magic.
It is
Seriously
magic.
magic. Okay, so Jalal Bhai is one of our favorite flutists, and now I personally have a favorite bassist from Coke Studio. This guy is really incredible.
The bass was bum, 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 bum. Stuck. It's stuck.
Exactly. And
Lovely
the
song.
part in the end with the guitar, the electric guitar and tabla, how crazy was that stuff? I mean, oh,
The percussionist, that guy, what's his name? What's his name? Tabla. Mithun Chakra.
Chakra.
So he was there in Prarthona as well. And I said there and then, this is my favorite guy. And we also talked that about the basses, that the bass in that track in Prarthana was amazing.
Yeah.
Right? But in this track, the bass was completely another level.
Completely another level.
Completely another level. Right?
Absolutely.
And after Bulbuli, I mean, we had to wait 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that was like the longest 2 weeks. There was Ramadan. It was long, and we were waiting. We were waiting and wondering. Actually, you said that it's gonna drop on Eid,
Yeah.
right? And man, how sweet,
How sweet.
how sweet, right?
Enhance the Eid.
Okay, my Eid, my evening is made.
Same here, man. Same here. One last thing that I want to point out before we conclude. Many people are mentioning that Arnab is part of one of the greatest band of Bangladesh. It's called Bangla Band. And I think Anusha and Adil was also part of that band. The band has a split now, but he has taken a different route. And I can now
Okay.
imagine that why people call him a legend. His story is incredible, and now he's the main producer or the brain behind this Coke Studio, and rightly so.
How fitting the name, right? Bangla
Bangla
Band.
Band.
And then if two of the members, now we know, Arnab and Anusha and Adil, both are genius in their own regard, how good that band would be. Okay, yeah. So there's so much to explore, so much to cover, and so little time. Like one lifetime is not enough, it seems like, right? But yeah, man, wow.
Uh, I'll listen it again and again today.
Yeah. So let's conclude. And let's move on to something else. But thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Coke
so much,
Studio.
Hope
Yeah, seriously.
All right.
Until then,
See you.
bye
Yeah.
bye.
See ya.